its twisting spires pressed across the surface of a plated ball. Each one a different lab for different research. The main product of this lab was nanochips. The technology of the quantum connectors had been set in each piece, allowing them to connect to create a larger device. This would allow stargates to be built at any scale and size, from human travel to maybe even spaceports and stations. It would make building new stations on the edge of nowhere viable. This would mean an end to colony ships or cryo travels for inhabitants of those new systems. It would also mean they were not leaving everything behind. The expansion of humanity would boom once more among the cosmos. Galaxies would be a mere step away. The thoughts mused through Jervik's head as the CEO of the company was making his speech about the day's events and the procedure to sign up for being the first offered when going to market. Jervik sat in his captain's chair watching the proceedings when it happened. The ship that entered the portal never responded. The gate shook and the portal evaporated. Panic and confusion on the main presentation team was evident. Solemn look on their faces as they bowed to the audience in apology. The stargate on the end had exploded. The ship was unmanned. No one was injured. The exit was in a remote area, so there was nothing to worry about. The technology has some glitches, and time is not yet for it to be in the public. They groveled and begged to try and save face. Jervik knew it would take a hit, but he had confidence in the technology. It just needed to be refined. It proved it worked. It was just human inaccuracy that led to these. Eventually, that would be cut out, and the new age of instant travel would be here. Even if the problem cannot be 100% solved, all types of travel have their own dangers. He had lived with enough of them on the Kirkstand 556677. At a certain point, the convenience of the technology outweighs the risk. This was a big W for Jervik. He assumed the majority of the backers would bail after this show. Only those with the fortitude of future sight would hold fast their wealth in this pit of misfortune. The side business, he could still maintain growth. It would be stifled at first, but over time, he would rebuild. Jervik thought back to the old tales of history, the suppression of nuclear technology on Earth. It was one of the most famous lessons you could learn.